Hey, what's up, YouTube? Chili from Old Town here. I was trying to get ready to do a live video, but apparently I'm still dealing with some issues with my Wi-Fi. Of course, I hadn't got my Ethernet cable run out to my craps room yet, so I was just trying and hoping, since I had to update phones, that this phone maybe pick up a little better and I could go live. I would prefer to do this live, but I can't. So what I'm going to do is just record it and upload it to YouTube. I'm going to do a 30-roll practice session, and I'm not going to be doing any betting strategies. Only 30 practice rolls, just for practice. I will keep up with each roll. I have 30 blue chips here to mark my rolls. I'm going to be using a 5-3-5-3 hard way set. So what I'll do along the way is I'll mark hard way hits. If I have any hard way hits, I'm gonna mark them with red. I mean, of course, they'll get a blue or 30 to make a roll, but then if it's hard way, it'll get a blue and a red. All right. And since I'm using the 5-3-5-3, I can keep up with primary, secondary, on axis hits a lot easier. So what I'll do is mark all. I'll mark the primary hits. I mark primaries with green. If I have any primary hits, I mark them with green. And if I have any secondary hits, I go ahead and mark them out with black. And I'm not going to mark any implosion, explosions. I'm not going to mark that kind of. We're getting too detailed. I mean, we're getting too much in there. So all I want to do is throw 30 rows and mark each row. Red will indicate a hard way hit. Matter of fact, I won't even need to mark red and primary. If I hit a hard way, it's automatically a primary hit. So, well, yeah, I will do it that way. Red is gonna indicate hard way hits. Green is gonna indicate primary hits, and black is gonna indicate secondary hits. 30 rows. All right, here we go. So I got a blue and a green. I'm gonna be using 5-3-5-3. Here we go. Dice roll. We got a 3-5 secondary single pitch. Secondary single pitch. So we mark an 8, and that is a secondary. Green marks primary, black marks secondary. All right, 5-3-5-3. Red marks hard way. We got 5-3. 5-3 is the roll repeater. So again, secondary single pitch on axis hit. Oh yeah, that's a secondary hit. I got to mark it. All right, here we go. Nice one out. We got 3-4. 3-4-7. That's a come out 7. 3-4 is a double pitch. So it's a come out, so it gets a blue. It gets a blue for a throw. It is a secondary hit. So we're gonna go ahead and put it down. We know. Well, yeah. All right. So 5-3. That was a come out roll. But anytime we see a 7, it's not good. We don't want 7s. I don't. Here we go. right. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got a 4-2. 4-2-6. That is a secondary on axis hit. The hit is a 6 with secondary hit. 5-3, 5-3 on the dice set. Same dice set each time. Dice route. All right, we got a hard 4, 2-2, primary hit. 2-2, primary hit. So we get a blue for a 4. We get a green for primary. We get a red for hardware. All right, so here we go. Dice route. Six, 5. Explosion of the left dice, 6-5. So we got a yoke. Just gonna stack them out of my way a little bit. Yoke. So that was an explosion to get the 6. 6-5. Here we go. Dice route. We got 2-1 implosion right dice. 2-1 implosion right dice. Is that implosion right dice or was that explosion? Oh, that was actually explosion right dice. Sorry, explosion. 2-1. So we get marker 3. We might have to slide these up a little. No problem. All right, we got 5-3, 5-3. Dice route. Oh, we got a 3-4 double pitch. 3-4 double pitch. Primary hit on a 7 out. It didn't, that's a secondary hit, sorry, secondary hit. All right, here we go. 5-3, 5-3 on the dice set. Dice route. We got 1-6. Implosions of both dice. 1-6 on a come out. That would be a come out 7. Because we just hit a 7 out. So that is a come out 7. 1-6. So we have implosion on both. Implosion on both to get the 1-6. Alright, here we go. Getting too many 7s in here, guys. Way too many. It's part of the practice. Part of the practice. Dice route. Well, a lot of rolling that time. We got a 4-5. 4-5. Secondary on axis hit. A 9. Point would be 9. 9 on axis. But it's secondary hit, so it'll give us a black chip secondary. 5-3, 5-3. Dice set. Dice route. All right, we got 2-6. We got 2-6. That'll be an implosion on the right dice. 2-6. 2-6-8. That's right. We got a 3-6. 3-6-9. So a point would be made here, 3-6-9. We again have implosion on right dice. All right, the point would be made. 3-6, yeah, right here, the 6. This one's it's an implosion on the right dice right there. All right, here we go. Try to slide them over just a little bit. Dice her out. That's better. We got a 3-2. 3-2, single pitch, secondary hit, 3-2. 3-2-5, and it's a secondary hit, so we get black. 5-3, 5-3. We got 4-3 double pitch. 4-3 double pitch. So that's 7 out. It's a secondary hit. It's just a double pitch. Maybe I'm going a little too deep for my dice. All right, we'll go. Dice are out. 5-5 primary hit. Hardway 10. 5-5 primary. Hard 10. So it's going to get blue for 10, red for Hardway, green for primary. That's right. 5-2-7 on axis, double pitch. On axis, double pitch. So all the 7 outs have been on. Well, there's 5 7s, 3 7 outs, 2 come outs. The 3 7 outs has been on axis. I don't need no 7 at all. This is practice. That's what I'm practicing for, is to avoid the 7. But when it comes, I would prefer it to be on axis. All right, we got 4-6. 4-6, so we have implosion on right. 4-6 secondary. No secondary hit. 4-6 implosion. So we have a 10. Mark the 10. Implosion on right dice. Dice are out. Hard 6, 3-3, hard 6. So that's a primary hit. Hardway. 6, primary, Hardway. Dice round. Two, three. Secondary on axis hit. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Secondary hit. Secondary gets a black. That's right. We got a 6-5. 6-5 explosion left dice. 6-5. Yo. 6-5 yo. Explosion on left dice. That's right. We got 1, 3. 1, 3, 4. Implosion left dice. 1, 3. Mark the 4. That's right. That's a roller. It hit way short. We have 1, 6. Implosion, both dice. Implosion. 1, 6. So that's a 7 out. The point was a 10. 7 out. It's not a secondary hit. So, it's not on axis. Well, if it was on axis, it'd be a secondary double pitch, but it's not on axis. All right, coming out. Dice are out. We got 4, 1. 4, 1, 5. Point is 5. That's off axis, so no black. Alright, we got 5, 6. Implosion right. 5, 6, implosion right. That's a yo. That's a yo. Dice are out. We got 4, 1. Explosion, right. 4, 1. That's a point made, but it's off axis. So we don't do a black. That was explosion there. 4, 1 made explosion. 3, 1 made an explosion. Or no, it was 4, 1. 4, 1 made explosion, point made. Dice are out. We got 4, 2 on axis. 4, 2 on axis. That would be a secondary hit. We marked at 6. Secondary is black. Okay. Here we go. Dice are out. 3-3. Primary hit. 3-3. Hard 6. We have point made. Hard way. Primary hit. Mark the 6. It's point made. It is a hard way. And it is a primary hit. Nice right up. We got 5-4. 5-4 come out 9. It is on axis. 5-4. On axis, which is secondary hit. Secondary on axis hit. It's black for secondary. We got 4, 5, 9, repeater, 4, 5. I can't remember if the last one was 5-4 or 4-5, but I think it was 4-5. But either way, point is made. It's still a 9, and it is a secondary hit. So points off. That was row 29. So we are going for row 30 right here. That's out. 1-5. 1-5-6 is an implosion. Let's see if that's an implosion of the left dice. Implosion. 1-5-6. So the point would be a 6. We marked a 6. That was not a primary or secondary or hard way. But what I did say at the beginning was I would go to 30 rows, and then I think I said at the beginning, I would finish the row out. So let's just see what it takes us. Let's just keep rolling and try to, and go till we finish this shooter off. Let's basically say finish this shooter off. That way, maybe in the long run, we could actually pull our average up just a hair right here, because this is very, very bad. 4 come out 7s out of 30 shots. SOR is what, 7.5 right there? Yeah, 30 divided by 4 will be 7.5. So that's very bad. If you factor them 2 7s in on come outs, now you got to divide 30 by 6. So we have an SRR of 5 at this point, which is terrible. SOR of 7.5, SRR of 7.5 at this moment. So if we could actually go and get quite a few more shots, we could actually have the SOR, well, the SRR too. But regardless of the point, I need some more practice. So regardless of SOR or SRR, that's irrelevant at this stage of the game. I just need more practice. That's why I want to go further. Dice are out. So we have a that was a row number 30 was a 6. So what we have here is a 5-6 yoke. 5-6 yoke. That would be a is that an implosion or? Yeah, implosion to get a 5-6 yoke. Implosion on the right dice. Here we go. Dice are out. We got a 5-5. 1, 6. Point has been made. It's an explosion of right dice to get a 5-1. We marked a 6. Cut the poke off. And as I say, we're just going to continue. So that's an explosion of right dice to get the 1. Dice are out. Aces. Aces in both places. So that would be an implosion on both dice. Mark the 2. Implosion on both dice. That one twisted in. Oh no, it's not implosion on both. That's an explosion. Let's see. That's an implosion and an explosion. So implosion and explosion. All right, so implosion left, explosion right to get the 1s, aces. I think I told you right, maybe I didn't. Regardless, it's still, the results were still a snake eyes. This one imploded, this one exploded. Okay. It's irrelevant at this point. We're on a come out. That was a come out. Still will be the same shooter. Dice are out. Alright, so come out. 1, 6. So that's implosion of both dice. That is a come out. So this shooter's still rolling. But that hurt worse. That is a come out, but that didn't hurt SOR. It actually probably helped. It helped SOR because it gave us another shot, but it didn't hurt. It did not help SRR. All right, so we have implosion on both to get a 1-6. All right. I think I'm concentrating way too much on the terminology and that part, as I am focusing more on the getting the shot right. The shot right is what I want to do. That's right. We got a hard 4, 2-2. Hard 4. Point is 4. That's primary hit. Any primary hit with this set is going to have to be a hard one. All right, we hit the 4. We hit the hard way. It's primary. Got a 5-4-9. 5-4-9. That's a secondary hit on the axis. Mark the 9, put a secondary chip there. Dice are out. We got 6-5 yoke. 6-5. That will be an explosion. 6-5 yoke. Just making sure my video is still recording. It is. So, I gotta have a few more blues. Hopefully I have to have several more blues. Dice are out. All right, we got a hard 4. Hard 4, primary hit, point made, hard way. Hard way, primary, point made. Puck goes off, shooter continues. It's the same shooter, guys. So I did say I would go to the shooter. Finished. Come out row, dice route. We got a 3 forward, come out 7. So the come out 7 did not hurt SOR, and again, that is a secondary hit. So we'll get a secondary marker. We got a come out 7, and we got 4 come out 7s and 4 7 outs. 3 of the 7 outs were secondaries, double pitches. This was again a secondary double pitch. It's just a come out. It's only a difference. It's on the axis. Dice are out. 6s, box cars. Explosion, left, implosion, right. Box cars. That was a come out roll. It would affect your pass line money. Other than that, no biggie. Dice are out. Let me re-say something. The 6s that I just said, it was no big deal. It really is a big deal because both dice went off axis. So when I said no big deal, I guess I was thinking in more terms of a betting. It wouldn't not really been a big deal on betting on a come out roll because generally I play off on come out. But yes, I just want to say that again. 6s on both dice is both the dice were off axis. So yeah, it is a big deal. When the dice are not on axis, it's always a big deal. So that's the whole purpose of the dice rolling, dice controlling for me is to keep dice on axis. Dice roll. We got hard 4. Again, primary hit. 2-2. Hard 4. Point is going to be 4. We're going to mark the 4. It is a hard way and it is primary. So that's just all that's symbolizing the different colors. So 5-3, 5-3 on the dice set. That's right. We got a 2-3-5. 2-3. 2-3. Secondary on axis hit. I always like to call out a on axis hit. It just sounds so good. So it's on axis, secondary. So I have to put a black chip for secondary hit. Anybody with common sense knows I'm never going to get red on the 5 or the 9. I mean, you know that. So I can't get a primary hit on 5. It's always going to be a secondary hit on 5 or 9. I'm throwing a hard way set. So only way for me to get primary hits on them odd numbers is I have to start changing the dice sets and do as George does, you know, some kind of rhythm rolling so that all numbers cycle through and you're hitting your dice. If you get your mechanics down to where your dice are staying on axis, then there's numbers that you should never hit. If my dice stay on axis, I should never hit the 2s. I would never hit a 3. I would never hit 11, and I would never hit a 12 if my dice were to stay on axis every single row. And I'm just saying. So, but if I can keep one dice, at least one of the dice on axis every single row, I'm gonna limit my chances of hitting a 7. I'm gonna bring them chances down real low. Now these markings with black and blue, that's just a double pitch. So them were on axis. So if you look, I have 8 7s in total. 5 of them 7s were on axis. So hey, 3 off axis 7s, which was implosions, which was 6 1s and 1 6s. All right, so let's get back to rolling. We're looking for a 4. Nice round. All right, we got a 1 4 5. We got a 5 1 4. The point's a 4, but we hit a 5 right there, which is a off axis hit. So 1 4 because we have an implosion on the 1 dice to get a 1 implosion on 1 dice. So it's off axis. Nice round. We got 3 2. 3 2 5 on axis. 3 2, which that is on axis. It's a secondary hit because it's actually a single pitch, but it is a secondary hit, so we get a black. So a single pitch just meaning that if it was there, that's all I mean. Single pitch. 3 3 single pitch. That one rolled one more time, one more rotation for that dice than this one, single pitch. One more rotation. Nice round. We got a 2 6. This is a 8. This hit is 2 6 8. So we have an off axis hit. Implosion by the right dice. Implosion by the right dice. As long as 1 dice stays on axis, we can generally do okay. So, that's not a secondary or primary hit. It's only just a off axis hit. Oh, I got a 4 3 3. I got a 5 3 5 4. I got a 5 4 5 3 on my dice set. I had them like this: 5 4 5 3. So I'm putting 7s in 2 places. Dice are out. Three 3 on axis, primary hard way hit. 3 3. Six is hard way, and it's a primary. So let's do it like this. Primary's up there in the 6. The hard way right there, and we just keep the black at the bottom. Those are the secondary hits. Those are the primary hits for the 6. Those are hard ways. So anytime that we get a primary hit with this dice set, we're always going to get a hard way. It's just the way it works. Same way with the 4. Same way with the 8. And same way with the 10. If we get a primary hit on one of them, on any of them 4, you're gonna get a green and a red. So every time. Well, there should always be as many green and reds. That should stay equal. All right, our points are 4. Dice roll. There's a 6. There is a 7. It's a 1, 6. 1, 6, 7 out. 1, 6, 7. Implosion left, explosion right. Let's see, right here, we'll show you. Implosion left. It imploded, turned in. This one exploded out. Oh, actually, I'm wrong about that. So a 1, 6, 7 is implosion both. Okay, implosion both. If it would have been a 6, 1, that's explosion both. Okay. This was implosion for both dice. 1, 6, 7 out. So let's mark that. So 7 out is off axis hit. So now that we've got that marked, let's get some results and see. Well, the black chips represent on axis hits. So the green and the black both represent on axis hits. The only thing is the green marks primary hits. Basically, green and red is the same thing. They're marking primary, so the only time you get a primary hit with a hardway set is a hardway hit. So you can see the green and the red is even. So basically, one of them was just not needed, because if it is a primary hit on the 4, it automatically means it's a hard 4. So let me just take those reds out of the way, because that was just an extra work for me to keep up with. All right, so let's look at this. We did not make that point. I did not keep up with how many points made, but let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them 4s were primary hits. That's pretty good, I think, on the 4. All right, they were primary hits, meaning they was the hardway 4. All right, on the 5s, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits on the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them hits were on axis. Black or green means on axis. So, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 out of 7 of those hits were on axis. Pretty good again. All right, here we go with the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits on the 6. 3 hardways, which is primary, and 2 secondaries. So 5 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. So 5 out of 7 hits was on axis, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8s, we had 4 hits. 2 of them, we had no primary hits on 8, but we did have 2 on axis and 2 off axis hits on 8. So 50-50. Not great, not bad. 5 hits on the 9. 4 of them 9s were on axis. Pretty good again. Here we go with a 10. We had 2 10s, 1 on axis, primary hit. So 50-50 again on the 10. All right. We hit 1, 2, which was aces, which is a 5-3 hardway set. That's terrible. Both dice was off axis. Same with the 12. We hit 1, 12 with the primary set. Terrible. Both dice were off axis. The 3, we had 1, 3. And I don't know if it was a 1, 2 or a 2, 1. But either way, 1 dice was off axis. Yo, we had 5 yos. And again, I don't know if I didn't distinguish between 6, 5 and 5, 6. I just know that we have 5 of them. So 5 times that I threw the dice, they were definitely off axis. So we know for sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Well, we know this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 3 and the 11 together is 6 throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 yos, 1 3. So we know them throws right there. 1 dice was off axis, just 1. So hey, them don't hurt you. 1 dice being off axis does not hurt you. 1 dice, 2 dice on these two, were both dice were off that axis. And guess what? They didn't hurt you neither. They didn't hurt. So these numbers marked here, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3, 11, and 12, do not hurt you. That never really hurt you. I mean, yeah, if you're betting on a pass line, which some people put a lot of money on a pass line, so yeah, that could hurt you on a pass line, but that's irrelevant. The point I'm saying is on axis. Yeah, 1 dice was off axis on 6 of the 8 hits. Both dice was off axis 2 of the 8. So, both dice being off axis 2 out of 8 times is only like what, 25%? No. 2 out of 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 2 out of 8. So 1/4 of the time. That's 25% of this point of these 8. They were both dice was off axis, so 2 out of 8. That's not terrible. Here's the bad part right here. Here is the bad part. It's not all terrible, but it is bad because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sevens. 4 of them 7 was on come outs. That does not hurt SOR. 5 of them 7s was on during point needing on 7 outs. So those do hurt your SOR. Altogether, all 9 of them, of course, messes your SRR up. But here's the good news about the bad news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sevens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them 9 were on axis. So, meaning 5 out of 9 times that I hit the 7, the dice were on axis. Meaning I either hit the 5-2, which is a double pitch, 2-5-5-2, or I hit 3-4-4-3. One of them 2 combinations. So there's the 2-5. I either hit 2-5 or 5-2. Either hit 2-5-5-2, or I hit 3-4-4-3, which is, you know what I'm getting at. Either way, 5 times out of 9, I was on axis on the 7. 4 out of the 9, I was with the 1/6s. So, just a little bit of practice. This is terrible. Let's count total hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. 47 rows. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. SRR is going to be over 9. Excuse me. SOR will be over 9 because it's, let me see, I'm getting my I'm doing it with a calculator just so I can get the well, I said I'm going to do it with a calculator, but this laptop's stupid keyboard, I hate dealing with it, so I got to get this keyboard out. 47 divided by 5. Okay, so we got a 9.4 on SOR. So see, once we made 30, and I said that we were sitting at like, what was 7.2? 7.5. I said if I can get quite a few more rows in before I hit that last 7 out, then it can help that SOR go up. So it did. SOR went to 9.4, which again, 9.4 is not great, by no means, but it's better than average. So if it's better than average, what that tells me is, if it's better than average, then I've lowered the house's advantage. Maybe just a 1/10, but a little bit. As Jesse Pinkman says, just a 1/10, or however word he uses. But anyway, if I've got a 9.4, that's better than the 6% that I would hit the 7. 1 out of every 6 rows is supposed to be a 7. So if I've got a 9.4, then I'm doing better than 1 out of 6. All right, so SOR is 9.4. Now let's do this. 47, divide that by 9. Now that's terrible there. SRR is 5.2222. So see, I'm below average. I'm below what's supposed to happen. So the random roller is supposed to get 1 out of every 6. I'm at 5.222. So these 4 come out 7s really drug my overall average down. But they don't hurt you. I mean, they hurt. Let me think about that again. Let me say that different. These hurt your confidence. So they do hurt you. Hitting a 7, well, it's a psychological factor. So it could boost your confidence. If you know in between points is when you're, as Mayo calls it, letting the 7 breathe. If you're hitting the 7s in between points, then that can work 2 ways. That can build your confidence in a sense of knowing, hey, I just got my 7 out of the way. So now I'm good for 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, you got to get that number in your mind. Are you good for 3 more rows, or are you good for 2 more? So it could be building your confidence when you hit the 7 on the come outs. It does not help your average. Never. So that's why I said it's not good. But it can also hurt your confidence. It can get you nervous. It can get you scared. You know, because here I have got 9 7s out of 47 rows. Them 4 being on the come out, that kind of just shows me don't work on the come out, but also you give the 7 time to breathe, but also the 7s do appear. This is what this proves. The 7s do appear. So again, this was just a practice run. I have changed up some of my mechanics, and I definitely think it's helping me. I had got used to some other mechanics, so with new mechanics, I'm getting several different results. Is 9 out of 47 good? 9.4 is not terrible. I mean, it's not great. Yeah, you want an SOR of teens, 20. Who don't? But 9.4 is better than the average, so that's not terrible. If it's better than the average, it's not terrible. Let me just leave it at that. But more importantly than the average, more importantly, what this exercise I was trying to interpret these results, seeing how many off-axis rows I had. So let's do it this way. We know we got 47 rows total. So let's count the green and the black and add them together. Or let's just count them. We'll count them separate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we got 17 secondary hits. 17 on-axis hits. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8. I counted that wrong again. I counted that. No, I didn't count that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got 17 on-axis rows. Secondary hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on-axis primary hits. So that's 25 on-axis rows out of 47. That was what I was trying to get to. Was how many rows was staying on axis. That's really ultimately what I was trying to see. Now, yeah, I was keeping up with the points I hit along the way. Not really which numbers I hit and not how many, but I was keeping up with the puck so I could tell if it's a come out or a 7 out. Basically, just so I know about where I stood on SOR, but that's still irrelevant at this point. Again, I've been, I'm not going to just, well, I'm going to say it like this. I've changed my mechanics somewhat, and it's a whole different ballgame. So, I mean, it's not totally different. I guess it's kind of like in a situation like this. If you got a great pitcher and say Los Angeles Dodgers has a great pitcher and they trade him to the New York Mets, he's still going to be a great pitcher. He just has to go to a different organization maybe and learn everything in a different sense. Not necessarily what he does, but everything around him that affects what he's doing. So that's a kind of a sense of what I'm getting at. I've changed up some of the things that I've been doing, and I think it's going to help me. I'm confident that it's going to help me progress and develop further. You know, and that's my goal. Is ultimately is as George put it in one of the texts today. You know, he said that ultimately Craps Nation needs to be a reputable name that casinos and everybody either knows, we're heard of, we're known. And he wants to see all the sharpshooters, the precision shooters, to be able to put fear into those casinos. And I'm definitely not on the side of strategist. I want to be, but I'm not that far yet. So I'm still practicing on trying to dial my throw in, trying to get my precisioning, and that's what right now I'm still working on is the sharp shooting, the precision throwing. So this exercise was more designed about the on-axis throws. That's why I kept up a track of these numbers the way I did. So the only thing that really should have hurt any of our betting, if we was betting correctly, the puck off, the bet's off, would have been these 4 numbers here. I mean, these 5 numbers here. All them other hits right out through there, along with sometimes on the come out, we might have been here or here or here, but overall we had more come out. We had more yo's than we had crowds. So if all that was come outs, and I don't remember when the aces come, was it come out? I don't know, but the come out money is not going to affect me much anyway, because I'm only going to have $5 or $10 on the pass line. I'm not going to be using the pass line to try to make a bankroll. I'm going to be trying to hit these 4 inside numbers. These is what I'm trying to hit, 4 inside numbers. Now, if I'm going to stay with the 5-3 hardware set always, I'm going to implement some betting strategies on the outside numbers, just because, hey, primary numbers, look at the primary hits. I had 4 out of 5 on the 4. 5 rows that I hit 4 times primary hit. 1 out of 2 on the 10. So see, I did hit outsides. But if I ever learn from George the rhythm rolling that he does, how he rolls through there, and however the dice are returned to him is generally how he's placing them and setting them. If I ever learn and get more detailed and more knowledge of that part of it, and I can get my mechanics tuned in to where I can hit on axis with a lot higher percentage than this, because what did I count? 25 out of 47. See, I'm not even at 50. I'm a little over 50%. So 47 divided by 25 times 100. See, I do that wrong. 25 divided by 47 times 100. So I'm at 53.19% on axis throws. So over half of my throws are on axis. Again, that might not be a terrible thing at this point, because I've only changed this. I've only been practicing a few days with the different mechanics. With different mechanics, I expect that my results that I've been seeing in the past are going to be different some. So basically, ultimately what I'm getting at is 53% today. In a week's time, that percentage needs to be a little better. And in a week after that, that percentage needs to be a little better. And a week after that, that percentage needs. So yeah, so 53% today might not be bad, but I need not go down. It needs to continue to improve to where I can, and that's what I'm ultimately trying to do, is hit on axis, you know, majority of the time. So on axis majority of the time. And again, Chili from Old Town, I'm sorry for keeping you guys so long. For whoever stuck around and watched the end of this video, this is just an exercise for someone to analyze and possibly comment, give me some feedback, and help me to be able to do better. Because I'm nowhere that I want to be, and definitely nowhere at this point in time that I would have a chance of winning any money. So I hope somebody, you know, stuck around, watched the video, and offers a little bit of help. I hope I've given enough markings and I've given enough detail of what all the different colors mean. But I'll go through it just right quick, just in case I didn't. The blues mark the rows, all the numbers that was the result. There was 47 in all. The green marks the on axis primary hit. The blacks mark the on axis secondary hits. So the green and the black added together is 25 on axis hits. There's 47 blues. So 25, so over 50% of the time I was on axis. I had 4 7 come outs and I had 5 7 outs. 2 of the 4 come outs were on axis. 2 were 6-1 1/6 off axis. 3 of the 7 outs were on axis. 2 of them were off axis. The 1-6-6-1. So the 1-6-6-1 got me 4 times, and the on axis 2-5 or 3-4 got me 5 out of the 9. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you checking me out. You know, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. If you see some stuff that can help me, please leave me a comment. We have a Skype group we have a Craps Nation Skype group that I encourage everyone to join. It's a great, awesome set of content with an awesome, amazing set of people there that go above and beyond in every way possible to teach and help others. So I just encourage anyone out there that is, you know, looking for knowledge, looking to have fun, looking to be interactive with a group of people, to join that group. It's a great group, guys. Most of the people in the group have YouTube channels, and they show some awesome stuff. And there's nobody out there that's like, you know, won't help you. Everybody out there is out to help each other, and that's, you know, that's what's great about that group. So I just encourage everybody out there to join that group, guys. So on that note, I'm going to end this video because I know I have took this video's hour and 4 minutes. I know I've took it way too long, and I don't even know if anybody will stick around for an hour and 4 minutes and watch 47 rows of mine. But hey, if you did, I appreciate you guys. I know an hour and 4 minutes for one person's video is a long time in a day's time. But hey, if you're out there and you watch my video, guys, I appreciate you. You know, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go over and subscribe to my channel, guys. You know, and help support me and help promote my channel, guys. I do the same with you, you know. So again, Chili from Old Town. And on that note, appreciate you. Dicer out.